Welcome back, Freshwater Fishing Novices new viewers. Today, I figured I'd cover something that, well, I need to do. You probably need to do unless you've already done it. But in the spring, when you get new gear or you just need to re-up your line, that's what we're doing today. We're putting line on reels. So we're going to be tying knots to secure our line to our reels. And I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to show you the knot I use. Just give you a heads up, it's the Arbor knot. But let's go look at the Arbor knot. We'll do it on a spinning reel because that's most likely what everyone's going to be using. All right, let's get off the couch and get our butts tying some line. All right, so we got our spinning reel here. Now, normally when I do this, when I put line on this reel right here, I will have the reel on the rod. I will feed line down through the eyelets and then attach it to the reel. But for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how not. So we got our reel here. What we can do is we can loosen up the brakes right here. And this whole top piece will come off, and then we don't have to deal with anything as far as keeping this basket open. There we go. Now we just have this top ring, right? I'll take this off so it doesn't fly all over the place. Now what I'm going to use is, we're going to use like, maybe I'll do it with monofilament. Now why is the Arbor knot the best knot for securing your line? One, it's got two knots in it. They're just overhand knots, nothing hardcore or crazy. The knot that goes around the reel and then the other knot that's sticking out, they kind of cinch down on each other. So let's go ahead and get after this knot. So we have our reel. I've taken off of the top of it, right? So now what we're going to do is, this is the main line coming this way, right? Main line's going this way. This is the very end. This is probably kind of hard to see. The end of the line. So we're going to bring, I'm just going to pinch it here. Tag end, main line right there. So we're going to go over this, over both lines and back through. So now the line's over here. We're going to send this through this way, tighten down. We're going to tie another overhand knot right here. Now we just pull these nuts. You just work it back and forth till that one knot locks into the other one. So the knot's on there now. Let's refocus. So the line's on there tight. Now we flip the bail up. Put that guy back on there. Screw your drag system back on. The hard part about this is because the line's not running through the guides. Outside the guides, you have to pull the bail up. And then you have to reel this down, but you really want to keep tension on the top of the line. So it's almost better to tie it on the, if I was going to tell someone to do it, I would say tie it on the rod. And this is exactly what I'm going to do as soon as I cut this line off and do it all over again. All right, Freshwater Fishing Novices new viewers, I hope you guys learned something, or maybe relearned, because I know every year I'm like, tie my line onto my, how do I tie my line onto my reel? Every year I have to replace it. I have to look it up. So don't feel bad. If you didn't remember, I had to look it up before I made this video. Now I'm about to go tie on 8 Arbor knots to 8 different reels and rods and start winding. I think that requires a fish whistle and maybe a couple dad pops. Anyway, not a dad, I just call them beer. Hope you guys have a great weekend, whatever the hell time you're watching this. Hope you're ready and getting ready for fishing. Thanks for clicking on my video, tuning in this week. I hope this helped you tie your line onto your reels. If you have any other suggestions about stuff that's confusing you as we get into fishing season, drop it down in the comments below. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you found any of this information valuable, informative, if you're trying to learn more about fishing. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.